Not all animatronics are traditionally scary. Some are more scary in like a what the heck is that supposed to be kind of way. But even those animatronics deserve our respect, love, and honestly, our fear. Welcome back, my fellow gamers. This is Top 10 Gaming, and I'm your host, Amanda McKnight. Today we'll be diving into the wonderful world of Five Nights at Freddy's again, this time to discuss the more unconventional animatronics that we have met. Yeah, there are some lovable weirdos out there. Join me as we count down the top 10 weirdest FNAF animatronics. Alright, now let's get into it. Number 10, Carl. Carl the Cupcake is Chica's own animatronic pal. Carl is of course a cupcake who typically sits on Chica's platter, but also has been known to roam around on his own from time to time. Carl has even gotten his own jump scare animation in a few games. In FNAF 4 and Help Wanted, you'll want to watch out for this crafty cupcake, as those are the games where they can also jump scare you. Carl's official name in the franchise is actually Mr. Cupcake, but the fandom have decided to grant Mr. Cupcake a first name, which is where Carl comes from. Carl Cupcake, Mr. Cupcake. So most of us like to refer to Mr. Cupcake as Carl instead. Number 9, JJ. I mean, I mostly just think JJ is weird because we never really talk about her, and while Balloon Boy, aka BB, is always popping up in conversation and in games, JJ seems to be more sidelined. She is the female counterpart to BB. Initially, she was referred to as Balloon Girl until her name JJ was finally revealed. In FNAF 2, where BB messes with your controls via your lights, JJ entering the office will mess with your door controls more specifically, so both are equally a nuisance to deal with if they manage to sneak in through the vents. JJ also has an identical laugh to BB, which I find pretty creepy, not gonna lie. And friends, before we move on to this next spot, if you are enjoying this list and you want more FNAF lists, be sure to let us know by giving this video a thumbs up. Number 8, RWQFSFAXC, also referred to as Shadow Bonnie for short. Shadow Bonnie. Shadow Bonnie isn't the kind of animatronic that can jump scare you, but more acts as a mechanic in Ultimate Custom Night. Some say that Shadow Bonnie wants you to say their real name for some kind of insidious purpose, to awake demons maybe. He is the shadow version of Toy Bonnie, who first appeared in FNAF 2 as a hallucination. Not specifically an animatronic, I suppose, but definitely something that seems to have been born of an animatronic in some way. In Ultimate Custom Night, Shadow Bonnie serves as an antagonistic mechanic who brings with him 10 seconds of complete darkness to the office in which you reside, making it impossible for you to see the doors during that time. Number 7, Candy Cadet. Candy Cadet is one of the animatronics who appears in Pizzeria Simulator. This animatronic is a game that can be purchased and placed in your own pizzeria. Candy Cadet gives out candy and also tells stories. All of its stories involve 5 of something, usually being combined together, and all of its stories are also pretty dark and generally end in death. Basically, this is not really the kind of game that you would want to encounter at a kid's pizza party place, which is what makes it so disturbing and strange. Though definitely not too strange for the world of FNAF. In these spooky games, it still manages to fit right in, of course. But in a real world context, I feel like most adults would not want Candy Cadet telling stories and dispensing candy at their kid's pizza party. Number 6, Mini Rena. The Mini Renas are a group of smaller animatronics who usually accompany and assist Ballora, sometimes seemingly working against her as well. They're a mischievous bunch of animatronics who enjoy crawling in and around their victims. Ugh. The strange thing about Mini Renas is not just their disturbing desire to climb inside of other people and animatronics, but also their design. While Ballora appears as a beautiful humanoid-looking ballet dancer, the Mini Renas look like creepy, half-finished marionettes. Every story or game they show up in makes them seem even more terrifying than the last. Number 5, The Curse. The Curse is part of the current event in the Special Delivery AR, the Ancient Equinox event, which began on March 5th, 2021. At least I think it's still going on. Not sure if it is. The Curse is basically Springtrap, but reimagined as an ancient Aztec warrior. Oh, Special Delivery, what weird and magical skins you give us. This is the first animatronic skin from Special Delivery to not have the original name of the animatronic referred to in its title. Instead of being Cursed Springtrap, he is just the Curse. The Curse is dressed up in bejeweled golden armor and a green leaf skirt, and also carries around a cracked shield held by an arm that is made entirely of feathers. I cannot deny, although this one feels kind of like weird to me, I love this design. I think it looks so cool. Strange, but awesome. Number 4, Dee Dee. Dee Dee originally appeared in FNAF World and was one of the first animatronics from that game to show up in the main continuity of FNAF games in Ultimate Custom Night. She resembles Balloon Boy in her appearance and has a sweet and youthful sing-song voice. When you add her to Custom Night, she will summon a random animatronic to join your game at a difficulty somewhere between 1 and 10. Dee Dee has that same deceptively overly cheerful look that some other animatronics have, which is a big part of what makes her so weird and so creepy. People look like too happy, like it's like plastered on. That's creepy to me. I don't like that. Number 3, Heartsick Baby. The hits just keep on coming from Special Delivery AR. Heartsick Baby was made to be a Valentine's Day variant of the animatronic. This skin for Baby, though, is less sweet and romantic, more disturbing and creepy. I'm not sure what would honestly be weirder, a truly adorable Valentine's version of this animatronic, or the creepy one that we got. Both seem pretty weird in my mind, to be honest. Heartsick Baby was given a dark pink, gray, and black color motif as opposed to her usual one, and had hearts added on her kneecaps, chest, and her cheeks. But don't let those hearts fool you. She also appeared as an alternate to Cupid, but slightly tarnished in appearance, and with wings whose feathers even seem frayed or cracked near their tips. She also comes armed with a bow and arrow, and instead of pins, has a couple of arrows sticking out of her shins. So I guess Heartsick Baby doesn't have great aim. All around, this is a pretty disturbing alternate version of Circus Baby. Happy Valentine's, I guess? Heartsick Baby was added as a special animatronic holiday skin on February 4th, 2021. Valentine's Day animatronics. Number 2, Liberty Chica. One of the strangest ones of all when it comes to Special Delivery AR skins, in my opinion, is Liberty Chica. Not only is this strange just to look at, but it's also kind of horrifying. Without the animatronic getting angry or pursuing me, I still find it scary. Just to look at it is really weird and also really disturbing in my personal opinion. Liberty Chica was one of the skins that appeared as part of the July 4th celebration in Special Delivery. This design was evidently based on the U.S. National Monument, the Statue of Liberty, which is located in NYC, and was given to the U.S. actually as a gift from France to celebrate their liberty, freedom, and independence from the British. Fun fact, America initially didn't even want that statue, and then when they did accept it, didn't want to pay to create the base needed for it to rest on. This is a true story. Liberty Chica also comes with their own version of Mr. Cupcake, reskinned as the stoic-looking Torch Cupcake. Number 1, Egg Baby. I mean, I think we all agree that Egg Baby is one of the weirdest animatronics out there, no? Even Scott seems to have acknowledged how weird this creation is, trolling us with its potential appearance in UCN, which of course didn't actually end up happening. Egg Baby is just a strange prop animatronic that you can acquire in Pizzeria Simulator for a whopping $6,000. Why is it so expensive? What does Egg Baby actually do or add to your pizzeria? I think just a whole lot of awesome weirdness personally, which honestly, it having a $6,000 price tag just, I don't know, it just makes it somehow better. It makes it more weird, but also more great that it's so expensive. I need that Egg Baby. I need that Egg Baby in my restaurant. What do you think are some of the weirdest animatronics around? Who is your favorite of these amazing weirdos? If you could take any animatronic home with you for real, which one would you want to try and befriend? Let us know in the comments below. And speaking of comments, it is time to turn to some comments from one of our latest videos, Top 10 Characters We Need to See in Security Breach Part 2. Joseph Carville responds, I would like to see Grim Foxy, but in a horror movie poster or something. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe we'll see like Grim Foxy, maybe in the movie even. SOS Flower suggests it could be cool if Helpy was there, like he was at the Pizzeria Simulator and FNAF Help Wanted. He can help the new robots giving people food and the wet floor robot sign. Yeah, I feel like Helpy would be a cool one to see. I definitely think that's actually something that could be possible as well. Speed Demon 999 theorizes Springtrap is probably going to come back in a different form. I think you might be onto something. And that is all the time we have for comments today. Be sure to comment below for a chance to have your thoughts and feels shouted out in a future list. This has been Top 10 Gaming, and I'm your host, Amanda McKnight, reminding you, as always, to keep on gaming on. Pew pew!